The third option. What if you could keep full ownership of your business, keep the income, and preserve your legacy, but get your life back? That's not a fantasy. It's exactly what I did after I tore up that check. And it's what hundreds of our clients have done since. It's the safer, wealthier, and more fulfilling path to exit your business. I heard recently that owners who keep their businesses but step back from operations generate 3 to 5 times more long term wealth than those who sell. That's what we call exit without selling. To exit without selling, you rebuild your business to run profitably without you so you can finally live the life you started your business to create. When you exit without selling, your business becomes a wealth generating asset you own but don't operate. Your team, led by a particular type of second in command, runs everything. You're free to do only the work you love. Best of all, when you structure your business this way, your business becomes infinitely more valuable. This gives you options to sell, but no obligation to. And if you do decide to sell, your second in command and team become a built-in buyer when done right. It reminds me of a couple in our neighborhood who renovated their house to sell it. 6 weeks and 40 grand later, the house was magazine worthy. Months passed, and I still didn't see a for sale sign. One day, I asked the husband when they planned to sell it. His answer surprised me. "We're not," he said. "We realized, why the hell would we sell this now? It's finally how we always wanted it." That's precisely what exit without selling does to your business. You build something too good to abandon. Exit without selling is a proven method to rebuild your business so others can run it without you, even if everything depends on you right now. Assemble a dream team that cares about your business like you, even if you've tried hiring before or feel like you can't afford it. Find and empower a second in command leader who leads that team, even if the managers you put in place before were an expensive headache. Empower that team to run everything profitably with a small set of systems, even if you've tried writing SOPs or implementing systems without effect before. Transform from chief everything officer to a liberated owner and spend 80% of your work time doing the work you love. Spend more time with family, travel with your spouse, start a new venture, or focus on your health for once. Now, you're probably thinking, sounds great, Richard, but does this actually work in real businesses with real people? Or is this just another consultant's fantasy? Let me prove it's possible in the most personal way by sharing how I've battle tested the exit without selling method with hundreds of clients, including my co author, Luke. From skeptic to CEO, I remember the first time I heard Luke Mardigian's voice. It crackled with energy as he interviewed me on his syndicated radio show. But behind his confident radio persona, I could see the cracks. Luke was the owner of a rapidly growing agency, and the more I got to know him, the more I could tell it was consuming his life and hurting his family. Luke was trapped in the prison of success, a golden cage he'd built with his own two hands. His days weren't just busy, they were devoured by client emergencies that somehow only he could possibly resolve, a revolving door of team drama that demanded his firefighting skills, an email inbox that multiplied messages faster than gremlins at midnight. Despite building a successful business, Luke was stuck, and I wanted to help. But like any good transformation story, this one didn't start with an easy yes. I took him to lunch and laid out my offer to work together. He politely declined. He figured he had everything handled. I spent the next day frustrated. I saw so much potential in Luke, but I also saw the path he was on. He was fighting a losing battle for the soul of his family and didn't even know it. So I persisted. I called Luke up, and if I'm fully honest with you, I did something I almost never do. I cussed him out. Sorry, Mom. For whatever reason, my raw approach cut through his defenses. He agreed to one more session. By the end of our session, Luke had a rare moment of total clarity. He finally saw a path, not just to working less, but to building a business that actually ran without him. He leaned back, locked his hands behind his head, and said, "I don't know how to build this. I need your help." Luke and our team spent the next year systematically untangling him from his business. He became our most dedicated test case, and the results were nothing short of remarkable. Within 6 months, Luke slashed his work from 50 to 60 hours a week to 10 to 15 hours. Within 12 months, his involvement dropped even further to a mere 3 to 4 hours weekly. Today, he clocks in just 30 to 90 minutes a week in his booming agency. That number is so low that Luke often tells people it's 4 to 5 hours a week. No one believes him when he says less. Meanwhile, his business grew from $3.5 million to $4.5 million. With all that free time, Luke became fully present for his family. He coaches his son's football teams, serves on the Pee Wee League board, and he takes actual vacations with his wife where he doesn't touch his phone. Luke and his wife even launched a second business, a medical management company running med spas. This time, he built it to run without them from day one. Luke's transformation came full circle when he joined our team as the CEO of Exit Without Selling. The same guy who brushed off my offer to work together became the co-author of this book, and now runs the company that teaches others how to break free. Many of the stories and frameworks in this book were forged in the fire of his experiences and then refined by him for our clients. And Luke's no unicorn. In fact, we've now helped over 300 business owners create similar transformations, like Robert, whose contracting business grew from $1.3 million to over $3 million. Meanwhile, he reduced his hours from 70 plus per week to just a few days. Now, he spends his time building a software company he'd dreamed about for a decade. There's also Yogi, who rebuilt his manufacturing business to run without him, then brought in a strong second in command. Then he finally launched a mindfulness coaching practice for burned out executives. Last I checked, he's never been more fulfilled, and the business keeps paying him. After studying our client data, we found that, on average, our clients reported working 20 hours less per week and achieving $117,000 in profit growth.